Good morning and Sairam all the students. I am your new subject teacher of social science in class 6. My name is Neha Broy. I welcome you all. So, as you have already studied social science as the part of EST in 4th and 5th standard. Now, 6 onwards, social science has 3 parts. So, the part A is history and the book name is Our Past First. Part B is geography and the book name is The Earth, Our Habitat. Part C is civics and the book name is Social and Political Life First. And in session, I am going to teach you history first, lesson number 1. Before starting the new chapter of the history, let me show you the book of history. Now you can see the book of history. It is already written Our Past First textbook in history for class 6. Let's discuss about this book. Now the content line of book. The chapter number 1 is what, where, how and when. As you can see, there are total 12 chapters in this book which we are going to cover in this whole session or year. Today we are going to study our chapter number 1 which you can see here. Now lesson number 1 of history is what, where, how and when. Before starting the chapter, I am going to explain you history. What is history? History basically a subject matter which we study, in which we study the changes that take place with time. That changes may be chronological changes or temporal changes. Let's take our first topic, what. In history, we are going to study what kind of people were in the past, what they ate, what kind of clothes they wore, and the houses in which they lived, whether they were craftsmen, potter, farmers, how they earned money. So these are questions which we are going to ask in history. Now, as our chapter suggests, the second question is where. Where means where they lived, what kind of conditions they chose to live. As I have written the first point, food gatherers, where they lived, where hunters lived, why they traveled. These questions are studied through geographically. As I mentioned here, history is studied geographically and geography is studied historically. For this, I am going to show you one map. Here is your map of the subcontinents. It is already available in your book on page number 4. Now let me show you. This is the map of subcontinent. Now if you see over here, there are Kithar and Suleiman hills. So this is the area where men and women first began to grow crops such as wheat and barley about 8,000 years ago. Now let's talk about Vindhyas. This is the area where agriculture developed around 4,700 years ago. Now we see the area of Ganga and their tributaries. This is the most famous area which is known as Magdha. In further chapters, we are going to learn or understand about Magdha. It was the important empire of that time. So you can see, with the study of these, you can see the people usually lived near the river, because with river they can easily get the water for their agriculture purpose, for other purpose, even they can use water as a transport. With the help of boats they can travel from one place to another. So basically the civilizations established near the main rivers. Now you know, food gatherers and hunters basically lived near the forest area because they get food and animal easily there. Then afterwards, slowly and gradually, with the change of environment, the people started farming and animal rearing. For that they are doing traveling also. Now let's move on the topic, names of the land. As everybody know, our country is known as India and Bharat. The word India derived from the word Indus or Sindhu, which is in Sanskrit. And when Iranians and Greeks invaded India, they called it Indos and Indos. Same way Bharata mentioned in Rig Veda. Now we have already covered our two main topics. Now the next topic is how. How can we find out what was in the ancient times? Generally, if I ask you or tell you how you are going to find out something, you will say by parents or by reading books. Same way, there are the three basic things which help us in finding out about our past. Okay students, so the first source to know the past is manuscripts. Now what are manuscripts? Manuscripts are written by hand, either on palm leaves or birch tree bark. Generally, it is written in Sanskrit, Prakrit or Tamil. The word menu is come from Latin language and the meaning of menu is hand. So, it is written by hand in Sanskrit, Prakrit or Tamil. In the ancient time, Sanskrit was the language of scholars and Prakritic or Tamil was the language of ordinary people. They used to tie the palm leaves together. Now, I am going to show you some pictures related to this topic. Now students, you can see the pictures. It is the pictures of manuscript and you can see it is written in the different language. Now some more pictures. You can see this. You can find out many pictures like this. Now let's move on to the another source to know the history, that is inscription. Now inscription. What are inscriptions? Inscriptions are the same way they are also writing on the hard surface. Basically what are they? They are writing on the hard surface like stone, metal, baked clay. They written on the some special script, like they used to write some letters or sign. For example, For lion, they used to use the letter L. L means that time lion. Now I am going to show you inscription example. In that you can see these are the writing on the hard surface. Now you can see they are written on the pillars, stones, in different scripts. Few more example. Now you can see these are some pictures. And the last but not the least source to find out the past is archaeology. What is archaeology? Things made and used in past, explored by the archaeologist. Bones of animals like utensils, when they used to dig some particular area, they got bones of animals, utensil, vessels. By that they can explore the past. Now you can see they are doing their work. These are the images. You can see these people known as the archaeologists. They used to find out the past. Now the question is when. Whenever we talked about history, we used to say or ask which war was held when. When is a very important question in history. For this, usually we divide our era into two parts. First, before the birth of Jesus Christ, and second, after the birth of Jesus Christ. As you can see in history, usually we use some abbreviations like AD, BC, CE, such as like AD means Anno Domini, BC before Christ means before the birth of Jesus Christ, CE common era, and AD like after the birth of Jesus Christ, and BC before the common era. With the help of this diagram, you can see here I have mentioned this diagram, a timeline. It is written birth of Jesus, BC means before common era or before the birth of Jesus Christ, AD means after the birth of Jesus Christ means Anno Domini. So, with this we can study our history very easily and we can learn the dates very easily. Now, let us move on to the home assignment. Hope you understand each and every term properly, as I have given you very easy home assignment which I have explained you in this media. The first is define the following terms. First one manuscript and the second is inscription. In B part, answer in one word. Now the first question is, in which language manuscripts were written? Everybody knows this. Second, which river bank did the people live along in the ancient time? For this you can use the map which I have given. Now the C point is important dates. The beginning of agriculture and the first city on the Indus. So try to solve this answer, and along with this I am sending you a PDF file of the SST means history lesson number 1. So you can read and you can find out the important dates. You can make the notes by your own easily. Thank you. Sai Ram.